have got to do it for yourself. I believe that we're living in an era and we're living in a time in which whatever it is that we must do it in a hurry. I'm saying that because life is so uncertain that you can be here today and gone in a few minutes, that nobody plans for death, that everybody thinks that you're going to live forever or you got time. But I come to the conclusion that you really don't know how much time that you have, that the next minute is not promised. I don't think we can go and say tomorrow, but 1 o'clock is not promised, 12:30 is not promised. And I'm not just talking to folk that are not saved, I'm talking to folk that are not sure. Because I'm coming to the understanding and the realization that your religious belief has nothing to do with your salvation. The things that we do, the jumping, the shouting, the gift that we have, the way that we teach, the way that we preach has nothing to do with your salvation. I'm beginning to understand more and more that there is more to God than congregating on a Sunday morning. Yep. That we can congregate and we can call on a God, but how is it that you call on a God that you don't know? Or how is it that we can call on a God in whom we fully don't believe or don't trust? I think that it's time out that we just have church as norm, or that we do the things that church folk do, but we have to establish a real relationship with who God is. And the sad part of it is that I can tell you my understanding or my theology of who God is, but there is certain things that you have to do for yourself. I can only tell you based on my knowledge and my relationship of God, but if there is not a relationship with God for yourself, as much as I tell you, as much as I try to get you to raise your faith, I am really just saying something out into the atmosphere. For you have to believe God, not only believe him, but you have to know God for yourself in order to trust God for yourself. And just because you know church does not necessarily mean that you know God. Let me mess you up. You can know scripture and don't know God. You can know how to sing. You can hit every note and every pitch. But if you don't know God for yourself, I hate to say it, that your future is uncertain.